please write out an enunciation for your name so that we can announce you correctly. So write that out if you need to, and then keep it with you for when you come up to the stage. Are you excited? Well, then, all right.
Sucks to be you.
Okay, ready? I just want to run through a little bit on how the ceremony is going to go. When you come up to get in, it's going to be kind of a... You're going to start over there. So please make sure you're in alphabetical order because it's going to coincide with your pictures up here on the screen. Okay? So when you come up, start with Alicia, and then you're going to walk across the stage. We're going to pin, and then you get a picture of you. Okay? In front. In front of the stage. We're not going to be. Okay? Bring your card up. We will hand it to Chris Zaversky, who will be announcing the names. Yes.
So I'm here. So does that have a part-time program? Does that change when you announce our names?
No.
Like, are we going through the part-time program?
We're going to go line by line by line by line.
Oh, I didn't know there was a like part-time program from the program.
No.
Okay.
Any other questions? No.
We're supposed to bring this.
Yes, your name card, please. No, just stay there. But when you guys come up, start on this side, Alicia, and then walk across that way, and I'll give you your pin on the other side. Yeah, this way, because then it'll just be easier for everybody's going to tell you, so. Oh, okay. Hopefully I don't know. Does that mess you guys up at all? Does that mess you up if we switch the pinning on that side of the stage?
No.
Okay.
So then I'll go on that side of the stage.
Yeah, and there's more room over there too.
Okay, all right, thanks.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Are we good to go?
Anytime, yeah.
Okay. Everybody ready? Yeah. We have a couple of people joining us on Zoom today. Miss Brittany, Miss Cassie, are you there? Maybe they'll pop on in a minute. Welcome everyone, and congratulations to the class of 2021. My name is Stephanie Iman, and I have had the honor of serving as the Interim Director of Nursing this semester. I would like to thank everyone who was involved in making today possible, including our Mass Comm department for live streaming the event, so your family and friends can celebrate your accomplishment. Let's take a minute to please acknowledge all of your support people at home for their dedication to your education. Let's wave to the camera. Now, I would like to introduce to the podium the President of Highland Community College, Chris Thurston.
Thank you, Stephanie. It is my honor as the President of Highland to welcome you and congratulate you on this amazing accomplishment. Obviously, nursing pennies this year looks a little different than what we've been accustomed to, but I am so excited that you are all able to gather as a class and that your faculty are able to be with you in the same space. We know that we have struggled to be able to do that this past year, so it's really exciting for me to be able to see you and welcome you to today's pinning. Also want to be sure that we thank your family and your friends for all the support and encouragement they provided through this past year. And I also want to give a shout out to Mass Comm because they are allowing your family and friends to join in this celebration with you. And maybe you are aware, maybe you are not, that Mass Comm has been helping with live streaming all year. They've done the basketball games, they've also done convocation and graduation that you will see today. And they have done an amazing job to make this as special and as heartwarming as it can be given a virtual situation. But I also want to point out what an important role that you play in the pandemic and moving forward. I know that many of you have helped with clinics and you've helped with other volunteer experiences to help with vaccinations and testing and all those kinds of things. And really, America is depending on you and your colleagues to continue to keep us safe and healthy and encouraged. Because I think a lot of what happens in the hospital and has a lot to do, not just with the care of the, giving the right medicine and those kinds of things, it really has to do with your hearts. And you've joined this profession because of that. And my daughter-in-law is an OBGYN nurse, and so I have a special place in my heart, I think, for nurses, and also for my own experiences. Having, and I won't go into a long story, but when I was expecting our twins many years ago, I spent 102 days in the hospital with preterm labor, and I will never forget the genuine care and kindness of the nurses who took care of me to help make sure that our twin sons were born healthy and happy babies. And they're 29 years old now, and even now when I see them and I'm reminded of that, I can't help but remember the kindness and generosity and the true caring that happen on a day-to-day basis because of people like you. And so as you move on to this wonderful profession, I hope you know how much you mean to the people that you serve, and that what you think may be just a daily routine or a good morning means so much to those people that are particularly now isolated in the hospital. So know that we are proud of you and that we are excited for you and that we can't wait to see the great things that you contribute to the healthcare industry. So with that, I'm going to turn it back over to Stephanie.
Thank you, Chris. Throughout your time at Highland, you had to overcome many challenges. Polar vortex and COVID, just to name a couple, did not stop your perseverance to engage in learning, your dedication to the service of others, and your continued passion for the profession. During times where you were told to stay home, you continued to serve. During a time when families were not able to be with their loved ones in a time of need, you were their hand to hold. You were their support. You showed that healthcare professionals do not quit. They rise to the need. They rise up and serve those in their time of injury and illness. You showed that nursing is more than just medicine. It is a profession in which you show compassion, service, kindness, and empathy. Today you will be awarded with a pin that signifies your completion of nursing and medical assistant training. Florence Nightingale, the founder of modern nursing, changed the way nurses care for their patients. She was a leader in the field and an innovator, using her determination, skill, and knowledge to improve the outcomes of the people she served. Florence Nightingale was recognized for her service during a ceremony led by Queen Victoria, in which she was presented with a pin stamped with the Royal Red Cross. This cross stems back to the 12th century, when monks were given the Maltese cross to signify their devotion and care to the injured and ill. Nightingale, devoted to the care of her communities, continued her work by training nurses and began awarding them a pin to show the community they have completed the necessary education that prepares them to care for those in need. Nursing graduates, today you are awarded with that pin. Wear this pin with honor and pride. This pin signifies your hard work and dedication to learning the nursing profession. This pin shows your community you have dedicated your career to the service of others who are in need. Medical assistants, you too are awarded a pin today for your dedication to serving those in your community. Your pin, stamped with the serpents wrapping themselves around a staff, dates back to the Greek gods. The wings of Hermes, a connection between the gods and humans. The staff of Apollo, the god of healing, and two snakes, representing rejuvenation. As snakes shed their skin and represented by the gods as a symbol of rebirth and renewal, and it was often used in the sacred healing rituals. To the class of 2021, it will be my honor to award you with your pins today. Before we give out the pins, I would like to present the Daisy Award to one of our students. Please let me share the story of the Daisy Foundation. The Daisy Foundation was established in 1999 by members of the family of Patrick Barnes. He was 33 years old and died of complications of an autoimmune disease, ITP. Like many families that go through this kind of horrific loss, the Barnes family wanted to do something positive to honor the very special man Patrick was. So, right after Pat's death, they came up with DAISY, an acronym for diseases attacking the immune system. As they brainstormed what the DAISY Foundation would actually do, they kept coming back to the one positive thing that held on to during Pat's 8-week illness: the extraordinary care that he received from Pat's nurses. The family was very impressed by the clinical care Pat's nurses provide, but what really overwhelmed them was the compassion and kindness that his nurses brought to his bedside day in and day out. Pat's family created the DAISY Award for extraordinary nurses to honor nurses who go above and beyond and make extraordinary differences in patients and family experiences in healthcare. There are other ways the foundation says thank you to nurses, including recognizing and celebrating nursing students who exemplify the delivery of clinical care in an extraordinary and compassionate way to patients and their families as they are learning. The DAISY Award for Extraordinary Nursing Students is designated to remind students, even on your toughest days in nursing school, why you want to be a nurse. We are a very proud partner with DAISY as we have extraordinary nursing students here at Highland Community College. I'd like to take the time now to read some of the nominations of the nursing student who's going to receive this award. Let me share a story of why this student is so special. The student is sweet and caring attitude at clinical sites with everyone. She goes above and beyond. She will be an amazing nurse, and I'm so thankful to have her as a peer. She gave me support and helped me through nursing school. I would like to thank this student and share my story. She has always been a positive nursing student throughout the program. She will always help or listen during clinical. I believe some of the most compassionate nurses come from years of experience as a CNA. She has always shown that during the time I shared with her at clinical rotation. I remember helping her with a patient, and he was so thankful and appreciative of the care she gave him. This student has a great personality, witnessed her provide great care to all of her patients. She is kind and enjoys building relationships with those around her. She has personally assisted me with many assigned patients even while having her own. I am confident that this student has developed all of the skills to become a successful nurse. It has been a pleasure experiencing her growth and going through this journey with her. So, with that being said, I would like to award this year's Daisy Award to Alyssa Glover. When Patrick was in the hospital, his stepmother, Bonnie, noticed the great tradition nurses have for pins. They created a daisy pin for you to wear, and we hope that you will wear your daisy pin proudly. You will also be presented with a Healer's Touch sculpture. The foundation wants you to have this sculpture as a symbol of your recognition today. It is called a Healer's Touch. Each piece is hand-carved by the artists of the Shona tribe in Zimbabwe. The Daisy Foundation chose this beautiful design because it sensitively depicts the unique relationship nurses have with their patients, and also because the Shona people hold their healers in a position of great importance to the community. They feel about their traditional healers the way the Daisy Foundation feels about nurses. They are treasures to their community. As you may know, the economy and politics of Zimbabwe have been in turmoil for decades, and the artists are able to support hundreds of people and their families with this work. You will also be receiving a gift bag, highlighting many benefits and opportunities you now receive as a Daisy honoree. I want to give a special thank you to all who have nominated Alyssa. The award doesn't happen unless you take the time to write the nomination, and it means a great deal that you care enough for Alyssa to do so. Congratulations, Alyssa. So next I will have Chris come back up to the podium, and it will be my honor again to be able to pin all of you with your medical assistant and nursing pins.
we will recognize the medical assistant students first. We will begin.
So yes, the plan is here. We will walk that way, and then circle the shot.
So, Amanda. You're the executive. Amanda Davis. And I think our slide is still wanting to go on its own, so we'll just do it this way. Cassie McCauley. Danielle Bayless. Aaron Welch. Megan Wellman. Melvina Young. Please join me in congratulating the medical assistant students. Now we will move on to nursing. Hannah Auburn. Alfredina Idom. Clarissa Blazing. Juliana Campbell. Taylor Cargill. Rosemarie Evans. Jordan Green. Ashley Griffin. Mahaley Leverton. Jenna Marsh. Kayla Neighbor. Colton Neubauer. Ashlina Parnell. Molly Sager. Jamie Watson. Crystal Bartel. Mary Dida. Rachel Dyer. Angela Evans. Susan Fish. Mindy Fuller. Latoya Gathers. Alyssa Glover. Lucita Ferrero. Samantha Hughes. Cassie Crickball. Roberta O'Brien. Holly Olson. Jennifer Rizzo. Emily Romero. Stephanie Slanger. Heather Swanson. Jasmine Beasley. Please join me in congratulating our nursing students. I was going to say you're a little too somber. You need to shout for joy in this moment. Like, awesome! You did it during a pandemic. Do you realize how special that is? It's amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you, Chris. And again, please be proud of yourselves. for everything that you have accomplished and wear your pins with pride because it will show everybody that you are now prepared to be a nurse and a medical assistant. Just to show everybody at home, here is a picture of our nursing pin that our graduates received and the medical assistant pin that our graduates received. All of you have, the nursing students have the Florence Nightingale pledge on your seats. I would like to ask the nursing students as well as the faculty to please stand while we recite the Florence Nightingale pledge. I would also like to invite all of the nurses at home to say the pledge along with your graduates, as it is a reminder of our promise to the care of those we serve. Ready? I solemnly pledge myself before my peers and in the presence of this assembly to practice my chief profession to the best of my abilities. I promise to provide services with respect and dignity and individually to all those whom I serve. I will safeguard my clients' rights to privacy, safety, and health care. I promise to participate in nursing activities that will continue to honor the process of professional knowledge. I will endeavor to be one of the other members of the healthcare team to promote holistic care to all clients. Medical assistants, can you stand? You have your medical assistant creed in front of you. Anyways, there's fewer of you, so you're going to have to talk to me a little bit louder. Okay? All right. I believe in the principles and purposes of the profession of medical assisting. I endeavor to be more effective. I aspire to render greater service. I protect the confidence entrusted to me. I am dedicated to the care and well-being of all people. I am loyal to my employer. I am true to the ethics of my profession. I am strengthened by compassion, courage, and faith. Congratulations. I would like to end by thanking everybody who, again, has helped make today possible. Thank you, Chris, for helping us celebrate today. Thank you to the faculty for being here in support of the students. And thank you to all of the family and friends at home. Be proud of your graduates. They have accomplished something very great, and they will do great things in the world. I also want to thank Liberty Village. They have given you graduation celebration bags that you can pick up when you leave today. Congratulations, and again, thank you very much. Enjoy.